Let me show you some tips and tricks for the camera on Samsung Galaxy S26. So once you open the camera, first we're gonna go to the video mode. In here at the top we have this running person icon, which of course allows you to activate the super steady mode, which enhances the video stabilization. If you're looking for an extra way to improve the video stabilization, if the standard one is too weak, then of course I can recommend you trying this one out. But what I actually wanted to mention is the second option that we have in here, the running person inside this square. It is super steady with horizontal lock, so we can turn it on over here and of course give it a try and see if you like it or not. Another pretty cool feature that we have available in the video mode is the dual video option. In the video mode, if you tap on these four dots on the right side and then swipe over here on this panel, we should be able to find this icon over here, a rectangle or actually a square within a square. This is the dual recording with picture-in-picture view, and as you can see now we have the front camera with the rear camera. We use both cameras at once. We can also switch to the split view instead. Pretty cool stuff. If we go to the more section in the camera, we should be able to find the Expert RAW, which is something that we have to download. This is an additional app for the camera, and with this app we can actually unlock a bunch of different features that are usually not accessible in the standard camera. For example, most of them can be found over here inside this bottle icon. So if you tap over here, you can find the ocean mode. We can also find the virtual reflector. Besides that, we can also use the focus over here. We can adjust the focus quite well. We should be able to move it around. Here we have the ND filter as well. The astrophoto, so you can take astrophotos with this mode too, and so on and so forth. Definitely worth checking out. And many of these features, there's also the astro portrait as well. Many of these features allow you to also tap on this eye icon to find out more about each of these additional modes or options that we have available inside the Expert RAW. Going back to the standard camera, perhaps you didn't know that you can actually capture photos without even touching your phone. And I'm not talking about a camera timer or anything like that, I'm talking about your voice. I know that this option is available when our phone is set to English, when the phone uses English language. Maybe it is also available in some other popular languages, but I'm not entirely sure. But in the case of English, you can say, for example, smile in order to capture a photo. Also, there are other similar commands, and if you want to of course make sure that this option is enabled for you, just go to the camera settings, and then in here if you scroll down, go to the shooting methods, and we have voice commands. So if in your case you can find voice commands option, then of course you can turn it on, and here in the description we can find all commands that work. So we have smile, cheese, capture, and shoot. And also if you want to start recording a video, you can just say record video. Usually record works as well. From my experience, I can tell that. While being in the camera settings, I can also recommend you checking out the camera assistant if you're looking for even more additional settings. This is also like an additional plugin that has to be downloaded from the Galaxy Store, but usually you can just tap over here on this camera assistant in order to try to get it immediately. And then here we have even more additional settings for our camera. Like for example, automatic HDR, photo softening for photos, distortion correction, and so on and so forth. Here we have even advanced photo mode settings, so you can, for example, use the maximum ISO in the standard photo mode, and so on. So definitely worth checking out. You can even add additional modes like the night mode, single take, and dual recording. So if you're looking for them, then you can turn them on by using this camera assistant settings option. And last but not least, I also want to show you how to capture macro photos, because unfortunately the phone does not have a dedicated macro mode. So in this case, if you use the photo mode, you just want to keep the distance between the subject and the camera, and then you want to use a little bit of zoom if you want to make like an up-close photography. Of course, you don't want to use too much zoom because you will lose the quality of the photo. It's going to be worse, but usually if you stick to 4x, maybe 5x or so, then you should be able to capture a decent photo. You don't want to bring the camera too close because, as you can see, we lose the focus. So you want to keep the distance, and then you can capture a macro photo like that. And that is pretty much it. Leave a like and subscribe.